I bought the leading edge root ripper because I had some trees and some stumps to get rid of, and just had an awful fight with a standard 4-tooth bucket, so I thought something that had more of a point on the end of it would probably work better. And I went looking and found this device, ordered one, it came in, and this is, oh, probably the 10th tree that I've taken down this way. What I found was the best solution was to leave the tree up if you could and tie a line on it if necessary, so you put a bias on it so it will fall generally where you want it to, and then dig around it on at least 3 sides depending on the tree and the root system and the rocks and all. We had a lot of rocks up here in West Virginia. So this is the process of actually digging around this tree. We had to dig it out on 3 sides. I had a rope on it pulling it in the direction because I had some things, as you may see in the background, that I didn't want it to land on, including me and the backhoe. The whole clip here runs about 3.5 minutes. I left it a little bit longer, but sometimes it's fun just to watch a piece of equipment like this work. And you'll see all the rocks in there. Those are just much more easily done, and you can make a narrower trench because all you're trying to do here is to separate the roots. Making it wider is just pointless. It takes more horsepower and a lot more time. With these rocks, sometimes it's almost not possible at all. This is a large pile of stuff that was on the one side that we had piled up there when we were clearing off one of the other sides of it. So this root ripper does a nice job of general clearing. I've been very, very happy with it. Absolutely endorse it. We've had to level off some areas for a garden and what have you. It's of no value for that. You can see it digging a root out right here. This is well, there are roots everywhere. What can I tell you? This particular one, we kind of poked holes in it and finally went got through it. But I've taken out roots as large as, oh, I'd say a good 3 or 4 inches in diameter. Now you have to work at it. They don't just pry out of there with a 47 horse backhoe. You have to kind of keep punching and pushing holes in them, and it's a bit of work, but let me tell you, it's a lot less work than doing it any other way. And that's kind of what we're striving for. With a tool like this, we're trying to figure out the best way to do something with the least amount of effort and the best result. You'll see right at the end of this thing coming up here, the phone rang. This was done on an iPhone. The phone rang just as the tree was about to land on the ground, but you can see pretty clearly that it's going to do that. And one more time, and there she goes.